Mm.
Stuart, I have a question.
Yes,
What is a good way to be working in addition to differently on your birthday?
on my birthday,
On a student's birthday?
I don't think you should work any differently than you do any other day, Bob. You know, I really mean that. I mean, look, every day is a birthday. You get up in the morning, if our heart is open, there's love inside us. We get up to the day, we greet the day. The day is something very important. So I don't think we have to wait to work in a special way just once a year. Every day should be a special work, an inner work that taps very deep energy, that opens us to a higher level, that enables us, to feel gratitude and to say, my God, I am just been given the gift of life. Now we have the gift of life every single day. So I don't think you have to do anything special on your birthday. I mean, you can have a little gratitude that you were born, that you're here, you're alive. You have the opportunity to do deep and profound spiritual practice. But I think every day should be a birthday. When I send birthday cards to people, I always say, right, well, today and every other day of the year be a happy birthday. Be full of joy and love and connection with God. So, I don't think that there's anything special you have to do on your birthday. I mean, you're going to have guests over and have a little party and bake a cake and do all the things that everyone else does. In terms of your spiritual practice, every day should be a miracle. I mean, it is kind of a miracle that I don't know how many, 25, 30 people sitting here doing this meditation. I mean, just think about where else in the world is this going on? I mean, it's a miracle that we can all get together and sit and bask deeply in this energy that manifests when every person is working on themselves, asking for help to grow. Every person is truly, experiencing the miracle of what it is to be alive and to be connected to a higher energy in the universe. So that's what I think about special working on your birthday. I don't think it's any more special than any other day. And I consider every day of my life a day I've just been born. I have the miracle of life. And in that time between birth and death, we all have the opportunity to build a system inside ourselves that can connect with higher energy in the universe. That's why we're given life. That's why the soul comes here in the form of a body, so that each and every human being can have the opportunity, to connect with a higher force in the universe. And it takes many lifetimes for people to become conscious of this. That's why there's so much craziness in the world. It takes hundreds of lifetimes sometimes for people to become aware of this simple reality, why they were born. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask?
Hello, Stuart. This is Derek. I have a question.
Yes, Derek.
I would seem to be working on right now, being patient with myself and with the process on the one hand, and on the other, real accepting that I really deep need to get my act together. Could you give some advice about that?
Yeah, those things are not opposed to each other, Derek. You having the need to get your act together should teach you how important it is to have patience. You understand? These things are not opposite, they're not opposed to each other. It's only when we truly desire to grow and we realize our limitations and the time it takes to truly evolve and grow that we begin to develop patience with ourselves. We begin to accept our limitations. But that desire to grow is essential. It is a constant reminder of how much work that we need to do on ourselves in order to have a spiritual life, in order to be connected with higher energy, in order to function here as a conscious human being. So the two things you mentioned are not in opposition. One brings about the other. The need to grow will instantly teach you to have patience, instantly remind you of what you're up against and how only in time can you master it. And you have to have patience. So then you'll be grateful. That need to show is to grow is showing you exactly who you are and what you are up against in your life and what you have to do inside yourself to master yourself. So these two things work together in a very beautiful way that you described. So don't get pissed off at yourself, because just say, okay, this is what I've got to do. Approach it in a conscious, mature way and say, I will do what I have to do to grow, to master me, yourself. And just, kind of get rid of the notion that there's some simple path that's going to get you to spiritual enlightenment. There isn't. You, me, all of us are very complicated people. And we have to work on ourselves to get all of that complication into something simple, a direct path. But that is the work. Uncomplicate ourselves. I hope that's clear, Derek.
Hey, Stuart. A lot. Thank you.
You have a little smile on your face, and that's wonderful, Derek. Something that was missing for a long time. It's very wonderful. Let it grow. Uncomplicate yourself and have patience that it takes time to do this. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? I mean, I've said it 100 times. The only person that all of us are up against is ourselves. It's the only person that every single human being is up against. And, most people are trying to fix the world. They're trying to change governments and do this and that and fight wars. And it's all that. they're trying to change the world when they don't realize that that world that they're trying to change is just all the craziness inside themselves. They fix what's inside, the world is going to change. It really is. Everybody will interact differently. Does anyone else have a question you'd like to? Okay, well, thank you. God bless you all. And there'll be meditation tomorrow at 1 o'clock my time, and then on Wednesday at 7:30 in the evening. And thank you. God bless you. I say it after every class. You're probably sick and tired of hearing it, but I have deep gratitude for each and every one of you being here. You all a reminder of the amount of work I have to do on myself to grow and keep and maintain a connection with higher energy in the universe. So thank you and bless you and have a wonderful evening. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody soon. Thank you. Bless you.
Thank you, Stuart. Love you. Take
Thank
care.
you so much.
Thank you, Stuart.
You're welcome. God bless you all.